The more masculine he is, the more controlling he's going to be. This doesn't mean he's going to be insecure. It means he's going to look to protect you, meaning that the things that you do are going to be something he pays attention to because he wants to make sure that it's for your best interest. And now, do you trust him? If you don't trust him, you're going to call him for controlling, and you're going to put a projection on him that he's entitled and wants to hurt you. But remember, he's the person that wants to protect you and give you everything. So don't think that that's not a valuable characteristic. Consider where that person's coming from. Are they doing it to hide from themselves, or are they doing it for your best interest? If you trust them and you feel that the intention deep down is for your own well-being, then maybe listen.
I really feel like we don't speak about this enough is people don't realize how often men are experiencing a lack of intimacy. And the only place that they can experience that intimacy is through sex. We've created a society where men are so afraid to be vulnerable with each other, to be, sensitive with each other, to care for each other, to love each other. I hope we get to the place where guys go, oh, I actually didn't need the sex. I needed to be held. And I live in a society where it's hard to be held unless I'm having sex. Because as guys, you can't just go to a guy and be like, just hold me. There are many sex workers who've talked about this, where they'll talk about how many men will pay them and then say, hey, can we just talk? Can we just sit on the bed and talk, and can you just hold me?
Have you noticed men don't bounce back from hard breakups?
Yeah. Oh, they really don't.
It ain't like once they go through, like, not if you just fucking with somebody and, you know what I mean, and passing. But if a man been like a real long-term relationship, he don't just leave that motherfucker and go jump to some new shit and be happy.
Yeah.
Not unless he been unhappy for a real long time. But if that nigga was happy at some point and then she completely switched the program, that shit fuck a nigga up.
How do you deal with heartbreak?
Yeah, the man don't. That shit, I'm telling you, it is like you either gonna be a better man after that, or your shit finna go way the fuck down. It ain't no in between.
Have you ever had your heart broke?
Hell yeah.
How many times?
Once.
And so, because it only happened at one time, you ain't never let it happen
But
again.
it didn't like it just happened in one day. Like it took a long time for it to be like, you know what I'm saying, for it to be completely done. It was like you break your back, and then after 5 years of rehab,
now you feel it, you still
like,
feel it.
it was like,
feel it, but it's
I
working
had 13 surgeries on my heart after that shit got broke. I had to learn how to walk again.
So
I
what
was
would you
eating
do for
soft
her
food.
today?
Nothing.
Like, you still got love for her, though?
Man, you grow this shit, though. It don't last forever. But if you get caught at a certain point in your life, the time that it take to recover back from a real heartbreak, that shit take a long time.
A long fucking
Like this, the
time.
more you get up in life.
But you know what?
I think I've had enough. I might get a little drunk.
I love that girl so much. She's so beautiful. Oh my Lord, I love you so much. She has been, and I'll break down crying right now. She has been the safest place for me to become the man that I never thought I could be. And one of the greatest gifts God has ever given me.
If you're a young kid, focus on being in shape and being healthy is the number one thing, the most important thing. You could be a billionaire and be unhealthy and have an unhealthy mind and your life's shit. I think fighting as a young man is extremely, extremely important because it takes you to dark, horrible places that you'll never get anywhere else. And then put yourself in situations where you're going to meet other high-level people. You have to get to a certain level. Unfortunately, that's the reality of life, you know.
Men don't talk. And this is something that we have to look at. They're taught to be a man and internalize everything. And then on top of that, us women, we have never learned. We were never taught what it means to create the atmosphere for your man to open up himself to you. And so in times and moments where your man opens up himself to you, it's very hard for you to receive it. In fact, in a moment where you were upset at him, angry at him, mad at him, you used that information that he gave you, which was so sacred, against him. It was a slap to his face. And now you're asking yourself, why doesn't he talk? Why doesn't he want to speak to me? Why isn't he going the same way that he did before? So we have to learn how to create the atmosphere for a man to open up himself to us.
Men who just feel alone, like myself, who felt like they have to hold things in and that they shouldn't share their emotions, that they don't lean on people, and that they should just carry stuff in and they need to be X, Y, and Z to be like good enough. So there's this like balance of that. And you almost need to learn to, again, like I mentioned, like that, the masculine and the feminine, being able to integrate that. I feel like a real man is confident and comfortable enough to embrace the feminine energy he has in him. If he's emotional, let it out, but also have that masculine side of it. Be like, I'm going to be emotional right now, but I'm still going to go and fuck shit up right now, you know? I'm still going to take charge of what I want with my life. I'm going to work fucking hard and be disciplined, but I'm going to accept that sometime I'm going to break down. And it's going to be, I'm not saying that women break down, so there's more emotion over there, and allow it to feel it and to ask for help and to lean on people and be able to balance those two and that like yin and yang. I think that's what's missing personally. And I do, like, on one level, I do feel a sense of responsibility because the fitness is a big world of men who are, I think, usually get into fitness on some level, maybe feeling lost, and they can feel a little bit safe. And I heard a lot of people be like, I can go in the gym and just forget about everything. I'm like, that's great. The gym's an amazing tool for that. But you still need to go back and feel that shit eventually, because it's not going away. A good workout doesn't make the stress at home better now. It's still just buried under that fucking dopamine rush and sick pump you got in your chest, you know?
It's one of my favorite quotes ever because it's true. Most men live lives of quiet desperation. You're just in this world where you just can't wait to just run away. You have to put aside enough money to give yourself a window. And then you have to have a plan. And you have to spend all your waking hours outside of whatever shit job you do planning your escape. Do it like your life depends on it. And to know that the consequences of not doing that are horrific.
That's kind of weird, bro.
Why, you want me to ride your dick?
Nah, I'm just saying, you rode his dick
All right.
without his permission.
So,
did
so
you
let
even
me
ask him before riding his dick?
Let me choose whose dick I want to ride. Why you on my dick?
Alright, so you admit that you riding his dick.
Well, why you riding my dick?
But are you admitting that you ride his dick?
But if I was riding his dick, that means you riding my dick about riding his dick.
Alright, but look though, I'm only riding your dick because you riding his dick for no reason. So what the fuck that mean? That means a trifecta. 3 dicks being rode at the same time.
So two wrongs make the whole world right. You know what I'm saying?
No, two dick rides don't make a good dick ride. That means I'm wrong for dick riding, but you wrong for initiating the dick ride. You started the whole dick ride.
But you ain't no better than me if you copying the dick ride and I just did on this.
Alright, you right, but look though, look, you dick rided him, I dick rided you, and that nigga just dick rided all 3 of us just now.
Right.
I don't want nobody listening. I see the whole precision. Give us my only decision. Young gun on one that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right off the curb. Bentley sprint fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid on keeping my word.
My mother taught me, you're not poor, you're just broke. And then she explained to me and to the rest of the children, to be poor is a mental condition and to be broke is a temporary situation.
And let me tell you this. If you've made it through addiction or mental illness, you have something. Because a lot of people don't. If you are still kicking today, battling those demons, you have something. Because a lot of people didn't wake up today because they couldn't make it. They couldn't cut it, and you fucking did.
As men, we don't get to express our feelings, and when we do, we get called, certain names like soft or like we're playing victim. But it's like, me as a man, I gotta be able to express myself. I'm not a robot, when in reality I'm just like, I'm a guy who's been through a lot that's kind of, tired of just being quiet sometimes, Like it just comes through, comes out.
Big boys don't cry. Stand up, be a man. Take it like a man. Hold it in, suck it up. We train men to be silent and then crave them to speak. That's why we die quicker than you, because we don't talk. We just disappear. We internalize. We just disappear. After 41 years, about 30 years into the marriage, I realized I married my opposite to balance me. I was attracted to her calmness, to her steadiness, to her stability.
People don't tell women the truth these days. Men get told the truth all the time. We have no problem telling average men, you ain't crap. But if I just happen to have the nerve to agree with a woman that says she's average, then I'm Satan. I think that's interesting.
Guess what? The reason that men out here killing themselves, they tear us down when we don't communicate and express our thoughts and feelings and sentiments or our vulnerabilities. And then as soon as we talk and express our thoughts and vulnerabilities, we get our ass beat and get torn down for that too.
Man, if you're really looking for a good woman, look for a woman who know how to balance a checkbook. Look for a woman who keep her credit score above 700. Look for a woman who know how to keep a job and know how to hustle at the same time. Look for a woman who know how to keep a fucking house clean. Look for a woman who know how to cook. And I'm not talking about microwave fucking cooking. Look for a woman with understanding, who know how to say, baby, come sit down, talk to me. I'm listening to you. But if you're just looking for someone to fuck, there's a lot of women on social media, TikTok, Instagram, social media, snap, shot, who showing their nipples, showing their ass, shaking it this, shaking it that. They just the type of women to fuck. You fuck them in the mouth, you fuck them in the ass, you fuck them in the front, you fuck them in the back, you fuck them in the ears, you fuck. They just the type people to fuck. But if you're looking for someone to take home to mama, get a woman of those qualities. Now, she may be one of the ugliest bitches on the planet. But guess what? At the end of the day, she's gonna make you happy. She's gonna satisfy your life. She's gonna bring peace to your life. Zero drama. Because she understands what it is and how it is to keep her man flowing. But the rest of those women who just want to get fucked, they on a mission.
I'm getting sick of men saying that. I want a woman to be my peace. No, the f you don't. You want a woman that won't question you when you bring in chaos in her life, talking about be my peace. How you want her to be your peace when all you doing is bringing nightmares in her life? And every time she speaks up, you say she's disturbing your peace. Of course she is, because you cheating. You ain't available. You don't validate her. When you say you want a woman to be your peace, you mean you want a woman that don't speak up for herself, that don't call you out on your motherfucking bullshit. If you not doing bullshit, shit is peaceful. You don't even have to say be my peace when you are bringing peace. What peaceful ass nigga has ever had to say be my peace? The chaotic men, the disrespectful men, cheating men, the men that got fucking problems, the men that want to have their cake and eat it too, those are the men that scream, I want a woman to be my peace.
Are you sorry,
Sorry, he's talking in my ears. What's up? I am, but I'm from 4 hours away from here.
Are you really gonna ride 4 hours?
I rode here 4 hours.
You're crazy. What part of
No, from Georgia.
You're riding to Georgia?
Yeah, that's where I live.
Like on a race?
Yeah.
Why would you do that in the middle of the night? But you're
Oh no, I drove here yesterday. Because both him and I are TikTokers, so we make content together.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a social media account for my TikTok stuff if you want to follow it.
My number down.
It's all good. Yeah, I try not to make the people that speak too far away, but you are very pretty. Of course.
Well, I've been trying to retire.
Yeah, I understand, but the content always comes first, unfortunately.
Of course.
Sorry. You as well, thank you.
Real men don't talk.
The male, if he's a real man, I'm talking about a real man, he is at the bottom of the foundation of his family, which means he don't talk. You see, let me put it this way. The foundation of this building, we don't even see it, but it's holding up everything. See, a real man ain't got to brag. He just holds up everything. A real man never tells a woman, I'm paying the bills here, you know. I'm the one who keeping the house. Shut up, man. You ain't a real man. Real men don't brag on nothing. All you do is you see their family steady, healthy, prosperous. Because the secret is a foundation underneath there, holding up the wife and the children and the mortgage and the light bill and the water bill and the phone bill and the tuition and the clothing and the groceries. That's a real man. He doesn't brag on his responsibilities.